Okay, let's be real here. Bears fans, no fluff, no sugarcoating, just straight up football talk, because there's a storm brewing under the surface of what seems like just another slow off-season headline. 3 second-round picks, Luther Burden III, Amante Azy Trapilo, and Shamar Turner still haven't signed their rookie contracts, and with July 19th, the day rookies and quarterbacks report for training camp, ticking closer like a time bomb, it begs the question that everyone's too scared to ask out loud. Is this nothing? Or is it the first crack in a foundation that the Bears can't afford to let shake? And I'm here to tell you this. Not only is it not a uniquely Bears problem, it's actually a high-stakes poker game that's got the entire NFL buzzing behind closed doors. And if you peel back the layers, you'll see this isn't about hesitation or incompetence. It's about business, leverage, and a quiet war happening between general managers and player agents. Because, as of right now, only 2 of the 32 second-round picks in the entire league have signed. And that's not a coincidence. That's a line in the sand, and right smack in the middle of it. Our guys, Burden, Trapilo, Turner. 3 players drafted not just for potential, but for impact, for change, for now. And they're all caught in this quiet, contractual tug-of-war over guaranteed money. A word that sends shivers down every GM's spine. Because the first round? Fully guaranteed, no questions. Third round, you might get 1 or 2 years guaranteed. And after that, it's thin. But the second round, that's the gray zone, the pressure cooker, the battleground where agents are drawing the line and saying, nah, we want all 4 years guaranteed. And it's got teams like the Bears, who haven't exactly been trendsetters when it comes to cutting-edge contract structures, hesitating, calculating, and waiting to see who blinks first. But you're not here for CBA logistics. You want to know what it means. Not just for the ink on paper, but for what we're going to see on the field, because let's be honest, if these 3 guys don't sign soon and show up locked into camp, the ripple effects won't just hit the locker room. They'll hit the scoreboard. So let's start with Luther Burden III, the enigma, the spark plug, the could be a superstar or could be the next big disappointment kind of pick. And yeah, I know the tape is electric. I've seen it, you've seen it. The dude has joystick footwork, elite YAC ability, and he plays like every single snap is a chance to humiliate a DB. And for a guy who slid into the second round, that's rare. But the whispers, the "does he love football?" chatter, it's there, and it's real. Maybe overblown, maybe not. But if you're Ryan Poles, you bet on traits and trust your culture. And clearly Poles saw something worth investing in, because Burden's game screams DJ Moore 2.0 with a little extra flair. He can line up outside, in the slot. You can throw him jet sweeps, WR screens, deep crossers. He's a matchup nightmare waiting to happen. The best-case scenario? He clicks with Caleb Williams instantly, becomes a weekly problem for opposing defenses, and by season's end, the front office is having serious talks about whether DJ Moore's contract is still justifiable going into 2026. That's how good Burden could be if it all hits. But the worst-case scenario? He's not ready. He's behind on the playbook. He struggles with chemistry. Maybe he freelances routes, or his effort wanes when the ball's not coming his way. And if that happens, you might see Tyler Scott, or even Zacchaeus leapfrog him in reps early. And now the Bears are playing the long game, hoping 2026 is the real breakout. And here's the deeper issue. Missing OTAs and minicamp means Burden's got 0 on-field reps with Caleb. And that's not nothing. This offense isn't a plug-and-play system. It's dense. It's layered. Timing matters. So if he starts slow, Don't act shocked. Development isn't linear, and the Bears might need to live through some rookie growing pains with Burden before he becomes the weapon he's capable of being. Now let's flip over to the trenches, where men make money and reputations are made the hard way, and talk Ozzie Trapilo, the 56th pick, the left tackle prospect with hands like steel beams and enough athletic upside to eventually become Caleb's long-term bodyguard, and I'm telling you right now, he's walking into a straight-up war in that offensive line room. The best-case scenario? Trapilo comes into camp, out-conditions Braxton Jones, out-executes Kieran Amagaji, and locks down that left tackle job from day one. He wins with his punch, his leverage holds up against NFL speed, and by week 8, nobody's even mentioning Jones anymore because AZ is holding it down. You want analysis? This kid profiles as a better pass protector than Amagaji, and possibly has higher upside than Braxton, who's shown flashes but hasn't proven consistency against elite edge rushers. If Trapilo can mirror with fluid feet and handle bull rushes without oversetting, he's got a real chance. But let's not kid ourselves. The worst-case scenario is very real too. What if he gets overwhelmed? What if his anchor isn't ready for NFL power? What if by mid-camp it's clear he's not even second string, and he's repping as a swing tackle at best? That would sting. Not because it's a death sentence, but because the Bears desperately need the offensive line to take a leap this year, and a developmental left tackle in year 1 doesn't help Caleb sleep at night. But even if Trapilo doesn't win the starting job right away, don't panic. Because some of the best linemen take a full year to marinate before they shine. But the stakes are clear. If he wins that job, he becomes part of Caleb's security blanket. If he doesn't, the Bears better pray Braxton stays healthy and effective, or they're one injury away from a full-on protection crisis. And now, to the wild card, the X factor, the one that could either quietly become the steal of the draft or float through 2025 as a man without a position, Shemar Turner. When the Bears took him, the immediate question was, where does he fit? He played edge early at A&M, then slid inside his final year, and it's clear the Bears want to start him at 3-tech. But that's a tough spot to master, even for college studs. The best-case scenario? Turner becomes a rotational wrecking ball from the interior, shows up in pass